Hi guys, welcome to Skylight Tarot. I hope everyone is doing great. So today's pick a card reading is person on your mind. What would be their next action towards you? So if this is something that you would want to find that out with me, then please stay tuned. Also, please note that this is a general, collective, and timeless reading. So take what resonates, leave out what is not resonating with you. Okay? Pile number one, we have patience. Pile number two, we have service. Pile number three, we have imagination. So these are your options and your choices. Pile number one is patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Pile number two is service. I feel good when I can help others. And pile number three is imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So if you're feeling drawn to a color, that's your pile, the design, the keyword, or the caption. Okay, with whatever works your case. However, if you're someone who selects pile using zodiac sign, sun sign, moon sign, ascendant, Venus, if you don't know, simply go by your birthday month. If you can't select any of the pile, you can simply go by your sun sign, which is also your zodiac sign based on your birthday month. Okay. Okay, so pile number one are Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, Sagittarius. Pile number two, Gemini, Scorpio, Leo, and Pisces. Pile number three, Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and Virgo. Okay, so these are your options and your choices, and I'm going to see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile one. So, those of you resonated with patience, I accept that everything happens in divine order, and your zodiac signs are Sagittarius, Taurus, Aries, and Aquarius. This is going to be your reading. We are checking what's going to be their next action, but let's just find out what are your feelings for this person. Tapping into pile number one's energy, what are their feelings for this person so that they know that this reading is for you. We have elusive, we have clarity, confessions, perspective. You don't want confusion in this connection, pile number one. You're someone who has been keeping a lot of patience. You just wanted a clarity on whether there is a future for both of us or not. That is the kind of conversation you either would want to have or you already had with this person. This person was coming it to be very, very, I would say, it's more like a trickster, someone who's keeping you in illusion, confusion, someone who's not giving you clarity, and all you want is clarity. And you have perhaps came clean to this person that this is how I feel. What do you feel about this connection? What do you feel about me? And you did this not to have any specific agenda in mind. You did this because you feel that it is important that I and you're open to any of the possibility. It's not that you would want something more out of it. It's just that you just wanted a clear headspace. You just wanted to um, not be in confusion for once. You wanted to be someone who actually knows where is this connection going, where is this your life going. Okay, what is your person's feelings for you? Pain, abandoned, only you, trapped, conflict, lusting. See, you're someone who's very strong here headed. Pile number one, let me put it that way. Your person is, and you walked off. You walked off if you did not get the clarity. It looks like that it literally walked off. You came out of it. Your person is feeling trapped, your person is still feeling, it's still having those attachments, right? They feel that they can't move on with anyone else, they're kind of conflicted, lusting divine feminine possibilities. Even they are thinking about what can be done in this connection, how can I give that clarity to someone. Maybe this person has abandonment issues, or maybe they were abandoned in the past, and which is why they don't know like how to go forward with this thing, how to basically commit. They don't know how to commit, and that is something which is kind of conflicting. I can sense that you can feel in the energies that yes, this person likes me, but then what next? Okay, what are the connecting energies of this connection? What kind of a relationship is this? You do feel the depth of this connection, you do feel that there is something more, it's just not a casual relationship of that sort. This is what I'm picking up. There's a lot of depth in this connection, maybe, which is why you wanted some clarity, like why am I thinking about this person so much, or this person is still in my head, or even though I know that this person can't commit, why am I so much into it, you know into wanting something more from this person. Or maybe I also feel that you're also someone who's now healing, releasing and healing, because the clarity didn't come in, but you had been keeping a lot of patience. Okay, so let's find out what are your person's energies when it comes to next action towards you. Pile number one, their next action towards you. Yeah, I'm gonna take the world, the moon, knight of wands, the hanged man, justice, nine of pentacles, page of pentacles, six of wands, and at the bottom we have the fool. Okay, some people like to go by the literal card meaning. I am someone who basically reads energy. So if this is not your vibe, then I think, and if you're not connecting, then of course you can definitely scroll away. But that's how I read the cards. Okay, so first of all, they do want to come forward, and they're literally overthinking about everything. But they had also been keeping a lot of patience about when this thing will gonna happen, what they have to do. I mean, they're kind of preparing themselves, and in their energies, we did see pain, abandonment, etc., etc. And there was some sort of a commitment phobia which was coming in. And it was because of something that has happened to them in the past, or maybe, it has happened to them in this relationship. I did not check that, but whatever that is coming out here is that this person had been keeping a lot of patience, right? They had been introspecting a lot about things, and they are literally preparing themselves to take that leap of faith when you come in or when things become better. So it's more like that this person has kind of surrendered to an extent, and having this unflinching belief that yes, this will gonna happen. Pile number one and me will gonna come in contact, we will gonna talk to each other, we will, no matter who initiates first. It's not that they are waiting for you or you are waiting for them, but it looks like they know that there is still a closure that is left, and this chapter is not over. So somewhere down the line they feel that this chapter is still not over, and they feel that yes, you and them will gonna come together sometime in the future, near future, later in the future, whatever it is. And what they are doing is that, keeping that future in mind where you and this person are colliding, that's when this person is like, I have to be prepared. I have to be prepared to and ready to give my all to pile number one. And they're like, even though they sometimes think about you a lot, they can't deal with this, loneliness is what I'm getting. But they are just keeping themselves having that faith that yes, things will become better one day. And all they have to do is just let the time come, and when that time comes, they have to be ready for commitment, ready to give you more, ready what they couldn't give you because of their unhealed version. This person is literally working on themselves and preparing for a bigger and a better, I would say, union. Let's put it that way. That's what their next action towards you is. It's not coming in the 3D. It is just coming in like, I have to get myself prepared. I have to literally get started and see, yes. And one day, pile number one and me are coming in together. So, all in all, I would also say that they are manifesting it, manifesting a union, and they are also getting ready for a deeper level of commitment and a deeper level of relationship. Okay. So this is what I have for you, pile number one. Thank you so much. Hi, pile two. So those of you who resonated with Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, and Pisces, and your zodiac, these are your zodiac signs, and your caption says, I feel good when I can help others, and your card is service. Let's find out what are your feelings for this person. Pile number two. What are your feelings for this person so that you know this is your reading? Intuition. Okay. So we have intuition, we have trapped, we have fantasy, we have boundaries. You feel connected to this person. You feel that somewhere down the line, energetically, you and this person are connected. You can't stop thinking about them to some extent. You can't invite anyone else into your energy. You can't think about anyone else in your life. It is just that all you do is just think about this person. And this person has kind of, I would say, hold you so captive that you don't even know like where to draw that line. But it looks like because it's been depleting you so much, right? And you you do want to draw that line. Somewhere down the line, I also feel that you don't want to, because of your intuition, because of your inner knowing. But then you can't help it. You're like, I can't be sitting here all day and just think about my person. I have other things to do. We're gonna find out like why do you think about them so much. Let's find out your person's energies, their feelings towards you. Hopeless. Oh, rejection. Twin flames. Healing. Past life. Your person feels that there is some connection with you that they just can't. They get triggered by you, first of all, pile number two. They get very triggered by you. They get triggered by everything. Every time things sort of fall apart, they get triggered. They feel that there is some connection with you. We have intuition, we have twin flame, we had divine masculine in their energies, past life karma, cloudy judgment. This looks like some sort of a connection where both of you are very much intertwined, triggering each other, yet can't let go of each other. Your person feels the same. They kind of have understood this connection, that they are the ones who's getting triggered, you are the ones who are getting triggered, so there is an important decision to basically heal. Energies can always flip flop, so use your discernment. What are the connecting energies of this connection? Distance, separation, silence. You guys are either could be at a physical distance, emotional distance. There is a lack of communication as well. I mean, the more communication is happening in the 5D with intuition coming in here, and less communication because of, the boundaries, or this person is not even realizing that nothing can be done. I know that nothing can be done, so there is no point. There is no point. And then we have breaking point, soulmate, obsession, and past life. Oh, I see something coming in, and then we have chemistry, and then we have beginnings. I see something is happening here. Something is definitely happening. So if this is kind of resonating with you, I don't want to spend too much time on this. Let's find out your person. Pile number 2, their next action towards you. King of Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords, King of Swords, Four of Cups, Seven of Cups, Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, the Well, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Okay, pile number 2. See, they do have feelings, but they sort of hide those feelings. They have this mask. They try to be very analytical about things. They try to literally go to the depth of their emotions and figure out what kind of connection is this? Why is this happening? All in all, I would say this is a spiritual connection because we do have service. I feel good when I can help others. So somewhere down the line, you and this person has met. Now this could go off the topic. Take it how it resonates. If you know, you know. Okay. If you don't know, this could be a new information for you, and it's not resonating. That's not for you. Maybe in the future. But it also means that somewhere down the line, you're also breaking each other open, right? And you don't know. So they are the ones who's basically denying their feelings, and they're literally trying to go to the depth of their feelings, trying to understand every aspect of it. Why do they feel the way they feel towards you? What is this connection about? They want to find out the truth no matter what, and they are literally being very, very analytical over about it. They believe in spirituality to some extent. They are listening to their intuition as well, and their intuition is guiding them to the depths of their heart about what they literally need to figure out. And the more they're trying to find out, the more they are realizing that this is more like a roller coaster. I mean, there is definitely a pull towards you, and they don't know. They don't know. So the more that they will gonna try to find out, they will not gonna get anything. It's just that it's all about in the state of being where you are right now. See, I see this person not taking any action right now. because they are trying to just understand, like, why do I feel the way I feel. And when they are going in deeper into their emotions, they are trying to understand it is much, much, much deeper than something that they have not known, you know. Let's clarify some of the cards. They do feel that pull, they do have that attraction towards you, that fiery energy towards you, but is it love or is it just attraction? They keep questioning that. Clarify the well. Five of cups, six of cups. It's more kind of related to their inner child, the emperor. And when they go, again the divine masculine coming in, and when they go to the depths of their emotion, that's when they're gonna find out that they have to literally take matters into their own hands so that they can stabilize their mind and think about what this connection is about. And when they will gonna do that, that's when there is a stability that they will gonna also feel, and I think the more they're trying to find out how do they feel towards you, the more they're trying to align themselves with their true, authentic nature. Or the more they're trying to align the divine masculine side of themselves. Genders don't matter. Okay. So when you talk about their next action towards you, it is about understanding what this connection is. And the more they understand, the more they are aligning. The more they are aligning, the more stable they are becoming. The more stable they are becoming, they are understanding that this connection is much bigger than that just me and pile number two figuring out how do we feel towards each other. This is literally going in a completely different direction. I know maybe you were expecting me to say a call or a text from your person, but it's much, much, much more in depth and spiritual. And please don't be surprised, we have the well here. So the more they're trying to understand this connection, they're like, okay, i I think there is something bigger at play. Okay, so this is what your reading was, pile number two. Thank you so much. See you guys in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So, those of you who resonated with imagination and your zodiac signs are Virgo, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn, this is going to be a reading. We are checking person on your mind. What are their next action towards you? But let's find out current energy so that you know this is your reading. Okay. What are your feelings for your person? Pile number 3. Hoping. Confessions. Clinging. Boundaries. You are thinking a lot of things, especially when it comes to this person, but you don't know like what to do. See, it looks like that you're manifesting some sort of a communication. It looks like you're hoping some sort of a communication. You can't let them go, and you don't like them drawing boundaries. You don't like you guys being separated, or yeah, you guys don't like being separated because there's a wall here between the two lands. Something that I'm picking up. Is you're literally holding on to it, and the boundaries is something that you either you show in the 3D that you're drawing the boundaries, or you don't like the boundaries being built. between the two of you. What are their feelings for you? Let's find out. Thinking. Okay. Something else also came up. No, these are too many cards. I can't take this. Pile number 3. They are clinging on to you. You are clinging on to them. So why you guys pretending? I don't know what to say to this reading, honestly. What kind of a relationship? So we have mistakes, and then there's divine feminine. What are the connecting energies of this connection? Karma, intuition. Okay, okay, I get the gist. So you guys have a lot of karmic debts to clear before you guys literally just come together and be in a harmonious relationship, right? There was something you guys will not gonna let each other go, is what I'm figuring out. Also, there is a sense of, I would say, inner knowing that this connection is not going anywhere from both the sides. But there are a lot of karmic debts attached to this connection, and this could be a reason, because we do have lost soul and victim and misunderstood. There could be a reason that you guys are not carrying these karmas from this life. It could be a past life connection as well, because the way that you guys are attaching to each other, it is it is more like a karmic connection that needs a lot of karmic clearing before it enters into a harmonious sort of a thing. So it's more like you guys are just cracking each other open. Wow. All right, then next action towards you. We have Eight of Wands, High Priestess, the Artist, the Lovers. Okay. Five of Swords, Ten of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Wands. Finally, someone's gonna reach out, because pile number 1 was not reaching out, pile number 2 were not reaching out, pile number 3, okay, bingo. So pile number 3, what I can figure out is that, see, your person is now coming into the energies that they want to be the bigger person, and they will gonna reach out to you, and they will gonna explain it to you. It's more like a choice that they are making, that they're gonna explain it to you, like what has been going on. This conversation as such between the two of you could be a game changer altogether, because what I see happening is that someone just wanting to make a choice to take a leap of faith and say something. Let's just figure out. That conversation is basically something which is going to change an entire outlook. of how you view this relationship, how they view you. And I think that's gonna make you guys very much comfortable with each other, comfortable in exploring this connection further. Page of swords, knight of swords, king of swords. And that conversation is something which is a very intellectual conversation. It would be something that's gonna be very enriching. It's not an emotional conversation at all. Clarify, 10 of cups, 7 of swords, 4 of swords. This conversation will not be about commitment, marriage, or anything of that sort. That this conversation is not about. If you're wondering, pile number 3, that that conversation will gonna come in, and if this is a very transformational conversation, it will be surrounding commitment. No, it will not be. The commitment part, the marriage part, I don't see it appearing to the surface. I see more of an in-depth conversation, more about how they are viewing this relationship, and they would want to get that perspective, and how can they be more ready and feel more that they are into it. How can they show you more that yes, I'm into it, but this is where I am coming from, and you know what, I think I would expect the same thing from you. You see, I mean, the kind of conversation which will going to open up any inhibitions that you guys are holding towards each other. It's more like unveiling the actual, what is it, what do you call it, vision, unveiling the actual vision of what this connection is for them and what this connection is for you. So that is the kind of conversation. And yes, a very growthful, intellectually rich conversation happening. Nothing around commitment. So if this is something that you're expecting, I would say steer clear from that. Nothing around, oh, you're the one, and I see that both of us are getting together in the future, etc., etc. That part will not be touched at all. Okay, so this is what your reading is, pile number 3. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye, take care.